Welcome back to Late Night Reading Hour. If you notice, we have a cat right here, right behind me, and she has settled down, but she's been knocking things over for about 45 minutes while I've been trying to film, and I really, really want to film. So, we are here, and hopefully she stays calm and relaxed. I think she has tired herself out, and in this window of opportunity, we're going to do a little bit of reading. I have been away for a while, but I have now unpacked my books, and I have found that they have mostly turned yellow, which for me is the death sentence of all my books. Because once the page turns yellow, I can no longer read it because I have an allergic reaction to whatever is going on. One of my coworkers said that it's the bug poop. I don't know if that's true. But either way, my throat starts to close up and it's not an enjoyable reading experience anymore. So those are currently sealed away, and I am investing in a e-reader, which feels a little bit weird, but you know what? Who cares? So I really wanted to read some Annie Dillard. When I went to my books, I really wanted to read some Annie Dillard, and I found the pages yellowed, and I was very disappointed. However, it gave me some inspiration. You gave me inspiration too, which some very kind person had commented at some point asking if I also did writing. And here's the weird thing is, yes, I do write. I write nearly every day if it's a good day, you know. But I don't feel like a writer. Writing for me is a tool, but I never felt like it was something that I could share or that somebody would find value in, possibly. And this combination of being unable to read and wanting to also just like express myself, put myself out there, led to me focusing in a bit more and coming up with some prose. And it's really just a one sheet. We just got one sheet right here of work that I will share with you. And this is currently untitled in just a little bit of a rough draft. All right. So, when the world was outside of me, before I knew about life, I lived zoomed in and turned up, fascinated and obsessed. I felt the sharpness of each blade of grass. I plucked them from the ground, compared them to each other, and discovered uniqueness. I heard every conversation. I heard frogs at night. I heard cars driving on dirt and gravel. I was as bothered by a shout as I was by a sleeping household. I was the only silence. To my family, the summers in rural Connecticut meant baseball and extra church. To me, it meant bugs. Sometimes there were bugs at the baseball diamond, and it was a very good day if there happened to be a bug in church. Bugs were banished into the ever-present forests that welcomed them and also welcomed me. Me, the second-born and last-born and daughter of a Baptist family who already had a first-born son. I went missing into those woods without being missed, and I knew freedom because I had not yet learned loneliness. I listened my way around. I made the noise of people small. I covered it with the sound of leaves, and on the leaves I poured the song of water, my destination a singing creek, at the edge of water, my favorite place to be. Down, down went the water, all down into darkness, where light did not go, and I did not see. Swaying plants reached up from that darkness, up and up. Some broke the surface, But the parts that stayed below were the most fun to watch. Weightless and fanned out, pushed around by the water, shining where the sun touched. Their roots mysterious and obscured. In those depths I hoped to see fish. Fish were rare and shy. But bugs were plentiful and bold. In the gray meadows swam mosquito larvae and tadpoles. Small, smooth stones paved the shallows as I wet my hands, leaning forward to see the skating bugs on the surface. The creek, slow, cool, dark brown, was interrupted by a shock of sudden orange. I reached out to that color with a birch branch, and from the water I took a butterfly. Sodden and lifeless, its wings stuck to the wood. I gently peeled the wings from my stick and laid them flat in a patch of sunlight, bold and bright. Mine to study, a treat to look at. Orange, white, and yellow all neatly colored in between black lines, organized, except for a scab of silver on a torn wing. It was silver on the inside. I was red on the inside. I leaned over closer and closer to fill my vision with the wings. The silver rose to meet me, then fell away again, warmed in the sun, no longer heavy with water. The monarch tested its wings, up and down, and it did not linger. Without hesitation, it flew away, floating up into the canopy. I watched it. It disappeared. I decided it was time to uncover the noise of people again. And that's that. Just a little bit, just a little memory. And hopefully I'll just make more in the future. We have outside right now quite a few monarch cocoons, and looking forward to them becoming butterflies. So thank you so much for being here with me today. I'll see you next time.